So it looks like Omarosa is back in the news. Oh boy, it's just what I've always wanted to talk about Omarosa Manigault again. But hey, she's got a new book now, and so everybody is covering her. And so there's some salacious claims inside of this new book. Now, one of them is the fact that she says that she has tapes of Donald Trump. Oh my God, here's another person that's got tapes. First it was Michael Cohen that's got tapes, and now it's Omarosa with tapes. Now, what's on these tapes? Well, allegedly they would prove that Donald Trump is racist. Wait, haven't we already proven that? Weird. But hey, let's go to the article here from USA Today. In the book obtained by USA Today, and by the way, the book is called Unhinged. Again, I could say some things about Omarosa and that title, but I'm gonna hold off on that. Now, according to USA Today, Omarosa is now convinced that her former mentor is racist. Oh my God, no. Now, she says that she has not heard the tapes herself, but claims sources have told her that audio exists and that Trump had been using racial slurs, against saying the N-word towards African Americans, allegedly calling George Conway, that's Kellyanne Conway's husband, who has been critical of him and who's also half Filipino, calling him racial slurs based on that. Now, Unhinged, in Unhinged, which goes on sale Tuesday, Omarosa writes, according to the reports, it has finally sunk in the person I thought I had known for so long, was actually a racist. Using the N-word was not just the way he talks, but more disturbing. It was how he thought of me and African Americans as a whole. Are you just now surprised? Do you just now get it? Did you just now notice that President Trump is racist? Yes, he's an old school racist. Believes all those different stereotypes that people look, and I have to say, unfortunately, there's a lot of people his age that believe in those racial stereotypes. And look, yeah, there's a lot of young people who are getting suckered in by the alt-right as well that are racist. The point is, racism tends to permeate that generation, right? Which is really sad to see. That's not to say that everybody in that generation is racist, but you guys know what I mean. Not trying to do broad brushing here. But anyway, let's continue. She said 3 sources in 3 separate conversations that described the contents of this tape. They all told me that President Trump hadn't just dropped a single N-word bomb. He said it multiple times throughout the show's taping during off-camera outtakes, particularly during the first season of The Apprentice. Not a surprise. And she further says, I would look like the biggest imbecile alive for supporting a man who used that word. No, you already look like an imbecile. But okay, basically not on this. Look, here's the thing. What Omarosa is, and I'm going to get into a sort of weird quasi-defense of the White House, which is strange, and it feels really strange to do, but Omarosa is an opportunist. She supported Trump because it was good for her career. She got a job in the White House. So that wouldn't surprise me at all that she knew all this stuff already. And was like, yeah, whatever. Career advancement. I don't care that he's racist. He likes me, right? I'm one of the good ones, apparently. And so I'm just going to use this to get my own opportunities. Look, it's not at all shocking that Trump's a racist. We all know this already. But here's Omarosa, and I think she actually already knew that and took advantage of it to try to milk it for all it's worth, getting a spot in the White House and then forward. Basically, no one is surprised, and now here's Omarosa acting surprised. But now here's where I get into the weird defense of the White House. Now, Omarosa in her book claims that, no, the reason that I was fired from the White House is because John Kelly knew that I was trying to verify the tapes of Trump being racist and saying the N-word. That's actually, I don't agree with that. I don't think that's at all what happened. No. She was fired probably because she didn't do anything. A reporter literally followed her around all day as if she was supposed to be on the job, and they watched her essentially do nothing other than plan her wedding. That's what happened. She didn't do anything. Nobody knew why she was even there. Now look, John Kelly is not a good person. John Kelly has some really, he's a right winger. He's got really far right views on immigration, and you could argue his positions are racist, right? But one thing about John Kelly is that he's trying to actually run a White House that gets things done, that actually does policy, right? And the policies are important, but he's trying to run a tight ship. Most likely, he found out Omarosa is basically doing nothing but walking around, planning her wedding, not actually working and getting paid a lot of money to do so. And he was like, no, not happening here. What does she even do? It's like that scene from from Office Space. What is it that you actually do here? And she can't answer. I'll burn this place down. I'm going to burn this place down. Give me my stapler. I know. I love that movie. But look, it didn't even have to do with anything about any tapes. And look, are there probably tapes? Of course there's probably tapes, right? Look, earlier this week, the Daily Beast reported that Omarosa apparently has smartphone tapes of Donald Trump that she has played for people, which would, of course, make her maybe the second, maybe the third, probably the fifth person that probably has tapes of him doing something. Like, if you think the P tape is real, that's a possibility. I don't know. But then there's tapes from Michael Cohen. And there's tapes from, reportedly Omarosa, reportedly tapes of him on The Apprentice, from somebody who worked on The Apprentice, on and on and on. So, look, the thing about this story is that nobody here is the good guy. Everybody here sucks. Omarosa is a terrible person, an opportunist, only wants to be in the limelight. And then you have Donald Trump, who is kind of the same way, really, which is why they got along so well, but is also a racist. So both of these things can totally be true. So I love the irony here of people, and it's funny. There's tweets pointing this out. It's not Obama that's got tapes on Trump. It's not Comey that's got tapes on Trump. It's not nobody who he accuses of having tapes or secretly wiretapping him or whatever actually has done that. It just happens to be people who were close to his orbit. His former personal lawyer, and of course, somebody that he invited into the White House. If that does not tell you the types of people that he surrounds himself with, I don't know what will. But I surround myself with the best people. Right. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.